You see, being a teacher, I've really learned a lot of things. Being a teacher in a very good schools, deal with a lot of students. As a teacher, I take basic 9 to SS3, so I have the opportunity of dealing with PP girls in SS3. You know how they are now, they are just growing up. Most of them don't really understand themselves as a girl. So, you know, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. But what I'm trying to say in this video is that as a teacher, you need to keep your integrity. It's very, very, very important. You need to learn how to keep your integrity as a teacher. So being a teacher, a lot of girls, when I teach, I love telling story. After teaching, I tell them a little story to make sure they are not bored, to make sure they laugh. So almost all the students love coming to my class. Once they hear that it's computer time, they are happy, they are running because they know that I will tell them little story before we start the class. And I always make them laugh. I'm strict, but they know me that I always make them laugh. So there's this particular student. I think he's just growing up as an SS3. He didn't really understand herself very well, growing up, the body is doing some funny, giving some signs, she doesn't really know how to take care of herself. So because of this, she like coming to me. Whenever I'm doing practical, she like sitting by me, she like, coming close to me. I understand as an adult. So, I know when she try to come closer more than usual, I know what the way to push her. I rather stand up and all those things. I was just watching her because me, as a teacher, it is in my law. I can never have anything to do with any students. Yes, that's why I say you need to learn how to keep your integrity for all the teachers out there. So she normally come to me all the time. Whenever I'm having practical, they come to me. Sometimes they gather me. I show them something on computer when I'm doing it. So because of that, there was a day I was taking. She just come to me. She need to know this thing. She doesn't know how to do it on computer system. I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to take you that. So she was just on me. She was like bending down. I was sitting on the chair, and she was pulling herself on me. Pulling herself on me, keeping her nipple on me. I was like, I look at her face, and she looked at me. She smiled, and I told her, "You are sick," and she said, "Yes, sir. I am very sick, and I don't even know what to do." She said it, "Yes, sir. I'm sick, and I don't really know what to do." And in that point, I stand up and I smile and I say, God have mercy on you. And we continue teaching. And where am I going in this story? After sometimes they graduated and everything went away. After 5 years, this particular girl go to university and come back and graduate and do everything. He texts me and says, "Sir, you are the best teacher I've ever had an encounter with." He says, "Sir, I'm telling you this because I know what happened. I still remember very well when I don't even understand myself as a lady, as a girl. You never took advantage of me. And that really have a long way to go in my life. Sir, I can do anything for you if I have the power to do that." When he said that, I felt something. I felt wonderful. Tears almost come out of my eyes because it's big. He says, "Sir, do you know that there are some teachers I made a mistake with and they took advantage of me then?" He said, "I won't mention any teachers, but they took advantage of it. You never did that. I don't understand myself. I was too young and you never take advantage of me. Sir, God will always bless you." You see, that is what I'm saying as a teacher. Learn how to keep your integrity. Don't take advantage of any student because they don't understand themselves, because they are still growing up, their body is changing, and they don't even know the symptoms, they don't know this, understand, and then you now take advantage of them. When they grow up, they will hate you forever. They will never forget what you've done to them. Always keep your integrity. Don't compromise your integrity as a teacher. Thank you.